I'm here. Oops, let me push that. I'm here to give you your weekly zodiac sign tarot readings. This is going to be for the 27th of February through the 5th of March, 2022. Yes, if you're new here, hi, I'm Lori Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. How this works is that I will be going by elements. So there's earth, air, fire, water, almost like Captain Planet. And so, for example, if I pick water signs, that means I'm going to pull 2 cards each for each zodiac sign. So it'll be for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So if it's for air signs, 2 cards each for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so on and so forth. After all the astrology signs have been done, then I will do a general collective, go about my day. Timestamps will be available after the live stream. That is why every once in a while I will go ahead and stop what I'm doing to write the timestamps to save time for everybody. So the deck I will be using, it is going to be the Simpsons tarot deck. This is going to be a fun deck. So please note that this is a general collective tarot reading. Make sure that you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. Do not force the readings. Take what applies, leave out the rest. Make sure that you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell to all so you know when I'm going live and when I'm dropping content. Comment down below if the reading resonates with you, you enjoy the decks, you like what came out of my mouth. Bonus points, I want you to comment down below who your favorite Simpsons character is. I also want you to comment down below what your favorite Simpsons episode is. And and I also want to know what your favorite Simpsons quote is. So Ralph is like one of my favorite characters. It is not like the favorite character, of course. Homer is a good one. There's a few others, but I love Purple Little Fruit. I love that episode. That's like one of my favorite quotes. And one of my favorite episodes is a Treehouse of Horror episode where Maggie is actually they go on Jerry Springer, and Maggie's actually like part alien, from like the aliens that usually appear in the Treehouse of Horror. So that's always fun. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get into this. So the first signs I'm going to go ahead and do, Earth. So I'm going to pull 2 cards each for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. 2 cards each for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. So Capricorn, 2 cards for Capricorn. The Strength card, followed by the Lovers. Very nice. Okay. So Taurus immediately with the 10 of Pentacles. 1 more card for Taurus. 5 of Wands. Virgo. 2 cards for Virgo. I have the Page of Swords, followed by the Knight of Cups. So the overall energy I do have for Earth signs for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It is the Knight of Swords here. This is going to be Aquarius energy. This is very defensive, blocking, going no contact, ghosting, setting up very, like you feel like your boundaries or your personal space has been invaded and you're just saying no more. This could also be sending out a cease and desist or a restraining order as well. This is also going no contact. I know I said that earlier, but it really does feel like that. I got the energy with this where it's like, that was really cute when you're in your 20s or 30s, but it's just sad. It's just sad. I got that energy. Okay. So, Capricorn, I do have the Strength card, which is Leo energy, followed by the Lovers card, which is Gemini energy. And I do have the Knight of Swords here, which is going to be Aquarius energy. So it feels like if you're currently in a relationship long term or whatnot, there are some challenges in a relationship where you feel like personal boundaries have been crossed. Whether if it's somebody is incapable of reading the room or have any tact, whatever the case may be. For those who are currently in like a marriage or a very long-term relationship, like you have kids, you've been together for, for a very long period of time. I'm seeing that you're going to couples or marriage counseling. For a small selected Capricorns, there may have been like somebody, I'm not sure whether it's you or your partner, it feels like there was a boundary that was crossed between that, like whoever is in a relationship and maybe a work colleague, where I'm not saying like an affair happened, but maybe, I don't know, it feels like there's something's going on, where you feel like something's inappropriate or something is crossing a line with you. For those who are single, who are trying to get into a relationship, you have set healthy boundaries where you're eliminating a lot of red flags and people that are just basically space fillers, and they're not even really good at it. And you're wondering if you're ever going to find true love. The answer is yes. You're going to have the strength to overcome this time. True love is coming very soon. It is going to be somebody that whether if it's going to be through work or through school or some sort of social setting. Taurus, I do have the 10 of Pentacles here, which is going to be Taurus energy. I also have the 5 of Wands, which is going to be Aries energy. And I have the Knight of Swords, Aquarius energy. So, I'm seeing a very happy life, but there are going to be lots of challenges. This could be kind of karma. Whenever, it could be like whenever your parents talk about how, oh my God, you were so difficult as a kid, you would always do X, Y, and Z, and then your kids do the exact same thing that you did when you were a kid, and you're like, my parents were right. My parents were right. That touche, I'm seeing a little bit of that energy as well. It feels like for some of you, you've had to block or go no contact. You had to set very healthy boundaries for yourself to protect your family. And this could be protecting family not respecting your personal boundaries, or other family members trying to give you an opinion on how you should raise your family or how you should treat your spouse, things of that nature. And there's been challenges to protect your family, but you've done it successfully. Virgo. Virgo, I have the Page of Swords here, which is Gemini, Libra energy. I also have the Knight of Cups. This is going to be Scorpio energy. And of course, I have the Knight of Swords, which is going to be Aquarius energy. So what is interesting is we have two Knights. So this is going to be about a decision that you have to make. This could be pertaining to old friends. This could be past partners, to family members, but it's going to be two people that you do respect. They're going to reappear in your life. And there's going to be some sort of gossip. You're going to be hearing something through the rumor mill that this person that blocked you or went no contact, now they're trying to hit up your DMs, and now they're trying to say that they want to be in a relationship or try to give you a second chance. Or you could be hearing through the grapevine that, you know, they blocked you, you had no idea what was going on, and then you find out that they're engaged or they're married to somebody else, and you're just like, we were just dating like not even a month ago, and now this happens. Okay, dodge that bullet. It feels like there's some sort of three-party situation that happens here. So you're going to be hearing some rumors, some gossip. There's going to be some sort of screenshots. You're going to definitely be like Scooby-Doo in the detective agency. You're going to do it for Scooby Snack, you know. And because of that, there's going to be some sort of receipts that's going to be disclosed. You're going to start blocking an individual. You could be finding out that they're really into somebody else or dating somebody else, in a relationship with someone else. For some, Virgo, you may have to get like a restraining order or a cease or desist, because this person cannot get the hint when you tell them that you're not interested. Okay. So that was Earth. Let's go ahead and jump into air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let me drink water. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. So 2 cards, starting with Libra. Okay, those cards popped out immediately. So I have the Knight of Swords, followed by the Knight of Cups. Gemini. I have the Empress, followed by one more card for Gemini, the 9 of Pentacles, Aquarius, the Page of Cups, followed by the Justice card. Okay, very nice. So the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for for air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I have the 10 of Pentacles, which is going to be Taurus energy. So I'm seeing stability in all shapes and forms: financial, emotional, physical, mental. You're at a really good place in your life, and you're able to kind of share your wealth. So for an example, if you're able to, if a family member is going through a hard time, you're in a position where you're able to lend out like a few $100s. You may not be completely loaded, but you can help out somebody in a time of need, or if you feel like treating yourself and splurging on a new outfit or a new bag, or even just on a vacation, or whatever the case may be, you have money stored away for a rainy day. You may be able to purchase a home. You're in a very nice position. And beforehand, you may have been considered as the rebellious child or whatnot, but now you are the responsible one. I'm just seeing a lot of you're on the right path. Libra, I have two knights here. I have the Knight of Swords, which is Aquarius energy, with the Knight of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. And with knights, this is going to be about a decision. And there was an earth sign reading. I want to say that it was Capricorn or Virgo, but make sure you check that out because they had the exact same placement of cards as well, which is, they had the exact same cards, which was very interesting. But at any rate. And you also have the Ten of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy. So Libra. Two knights means that this is more than one individual. So this could be between, there's two friendships, two possible romantic partners. This could be two family members, two work colleagues, whatever you may want to call this, okay? But it involves two individuals that you respect, care for. Now, with the Ten of Pentacles, there's balance and there's stability. And you're in a really good place in your life. Now, you don't need no individual. Now, you are very comfortable with being single. If there happens to be somebody who is in it with you for the long term, that's icing on the cupcake. But a relationship, an individual does not define you. They're not the center of your universe. They just happen to share parts, share your life, but they're not your entire universe. It feels like you're trying to block somebody because you're waiting for a better offer, but I do feel like there is a really good offer here. And if you go slowly at your own pace or their own pace, you will you'll find that this is a very nice relationship. And this person is very respectful. They may seem like basic or like on the straight and narrow. However, they are very faithful, dependable, reliable. They are a very good person, and they do have a lot of charming attributes about them. And you are judging a book by its cover, You're thinking that they're basic, but they've lived a very adventurous life. And you're just judging them just because they may just have like just a standard haircut or just shop at just Target only or whatever the case may be. So there's two offers here, and there's somebody who's very romantic and charming, and there's also somebody who's like a little bit of a rebellious, but they're very flighty. There's two people that there is an offer, but it feels like you're putting up your shields with this individual. Gemini, I do have the Empress card here for you. This is going to be Cancer Pisces energy. I also have the Nine of Pentacles. This is going to be Virgo energy. And of course I have the Ten of Pentacles, which is going to be Taurus energy. So for some of you, you finally found your family or some sort of stability. I am seeing real personal growth within you. I'm seeing a lot of abundance. I'm also seeing somebody who is very loving, very nurturing, and is selfless. They're thinking they're not just thinking of just themselves. They're thinking of others because they live for others. I'm seeing somebody who is stepping up in a parental role. Somebody who is a really good parent. And you're showing stability. You're showing that you can, that you're not, that you're self-reliant. You know, you don't rely on other people. You work for it, and you have a strong work ethic. And people admire you for that. In the Nine of Pentacles, if you're single, you're not going to be single for very long because you're a real catch. For those who are in a relationship, I'm seeing a lot of financial wealth coming before you. And you're able to support your family. You're able to be more adventurous, go on solo trips or go on vacations with friends, you know, like have like a weekend's trip with like your girlfriends. You're working your way up the corporate ladder. You're saving enough money so you can retire at a decent age where you're able to support your family and other generations. Aquarius, I do have the Page of Cups here. This is going to be Cancer Pisces energy. I also have the Justice card, which is Libra energy. And I have the 10 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So Aquarius, it's like as soon as you get a divorce, you're going to get a proposal. There could be somebody that you've been dating. You've been in a relationship for quite some time. You've been separated from your ex for quite some time. The divorce process has taken forever. You've known this person for quite some time now, for a few years. And as soon as the divorce goes through, the proposal happens. I'm also seeing like, let's go to the courthouse and get married. I'm seeing an engagement happen here. I'm also seeing somebody maybe signing a prenup, signing some sort of paperwork. This could be a beloved family member because they're taking care of an ill grandmother. They could be becoming the trustee or receiving most of the inheritance because of that. But I'm seeing stability, a family, unions. I'm also seeing an adoption happening here as well. Very nice. So I've done earth, I've done air, I'm going to do water, then afterwards I'll do fire, then the general collective, then I'll bounce out. Timestamps will be available after the live stream. So let's go ahead and do Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 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 Okay. 2 cards each, starting with Cancer. 2 cards for Cancer. So I have the 3 of Wands, followed by the 8 of Cups. Pisces, 2 cards for Pisces. I have the 10 of Cups, followed by, oh, those are too many cards. Followed by 1 more card for Pisces. the King of Swords. Scorpio, 2 cards for Scorpio. I have the 4 of Swords, followed by the 10 of Swords. So the overall energy I do have for water signs, for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, it is going to be the King of Pentacles. This is going to be Taurus energy. This is someone who is stable, secure. This is somebody with a solid foundation. This person may not look fancy. They may not have, it may not be obvious that they wear like designer clothing or what, you know, just because they don't wear designer clothing or whatnot does not mean that they're not financially secure or successful. I am seeing somebody who has worked their way to the top, and they know what it's like to be in poverty, and they know what it's like to feel secure. Okay, so Cancer, I do have the 3 of Wands, which is Aries energy. I also have the 8 of Cups. This is going to be Pisces energy. And of course I have the King of Pentacles, which is going to be Taurus energy. So you are moving on to bigger and better things. And there's a lot of really big opportunities that are going to be appearing for you, Cancer. Because you had to go through a very turbulent time. This could have been because of the pandemic. This could have been previously beforehand. And you know how life kind of throws curveballs at you. You could be going through hardships with relationships. You may have hated and loathed your job. You may have hated the place that you lived in. There could have been family issues, personal health issues. Life can suck overall. And sometimes it feels like the universe will dogpile bad things upon you. But you got through it, despite going through what was messy and you felt like you went through hell and back, but you finally are out of it. And because of it, instead of being like tacky or classless or having like, or being dramatic or being messy, the universe is rewarding you with great things because you held your head up high. You did not take the bait on things, and you stayed professional and tactful. And the universe is rewarding you with stability, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. It's taken you quite some time in order for you to rebuild your foundation, but you're finally in a good place right now in your life. Let's go ahead and get into Pisces. Pisces, I do have the 10 of Cups here, which is going to be Pisces energy. I also have the King of Swords, which is going to be Aquarius energy. And of course, I do have the King of Pentacles here, which is Taurus energy. So we have 2 kings. So this is going to be about power. This is going to be more than one man. It does usually like a masculine energy. This could be between 2 people that you're dating. This could be family members, work colleagues. So you feel very happy with these 2 people in your life. You feel like the family is whole. You feel like you could build a family, like could have a family with this person, with both of these people. One seems a little bit more open and the other one seems more closed off. It doesn't mean that they're a bad person. One individual, they may work a lot of hours, but that's just because of their line of work, or their work is very demanding. Uh, they do love, but they may not be 100% vocal about it. They may be a little bit standoffish on things, but they're very on point, like on Valentine's Day, birthdays, very important milestones. I'm seeing a possibility like signing paperwork for a prenup or adoption paperwork. This person could also own a business as well. Okay. Scorpio, I do have the Four of Swords, which is going to be Libra energy. I also have the Ten of Swords, which is going to be Aquarius energy. And I have the King of Pentacles, which is going to be Taurus energy. So it feels like some of you are going through some sort of mental health crisis, or you just really need a break or a vacation or a leave of absence from work due to stress leave. It feels like there's some sort of responsibilities that needs to happen here, where somebody needs to be grounded or secure, and it could be things that are like your personal life is kind of rocky. There's some issues going on, and you need to focus your time and attention on that. So we're going to go ahead and do fire. Afterwards, I'll do a general collective, then I'll bounce out. Timestamps will be available after the live stream. So let's do Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Let's go ahead and start throwing cards down, starting with Aries. 2 cards for Aries. I have the 9 of Cups, followed by one more card for Aries, the 5 of Cups. Leo, 2 cards for Leo. I have the 9 of Pentacles. I also have the World card. Sagittarius, 2 cards for Sagittarius. I have the 7 of Cups, followed by the 2 of Pentacles. So the overall energy I do have for Aries, 4 fire signs for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is going to be the King of Wands, which is going to be Leo energy. So I'm seeing somebody who is very confident. They are on fire. Everything's on point. This person is charming, charismatic. They're very talented. They seem to command the room. They don't walk into a room, they glide into the room. Everybody flirts with them. People are jelly of them. People want to be them. This person is a true catch a one of a kind. And that is you, my friend. Aries. I do have the Nine of Cups. This is Pisces energy, followed by the Five of Cups, which is going to be Cancer energy. And of course, I have the King of Wands, which is Leo energy. Okay, so when I pulled these cards, immediately what I got, the energy of, was Schlagenfreude, which is the happiness of misfortune of others. So somebody is going through a rough time. So it's just, it's like when you find out that your cheating ex, the one that cheated on you with that person, and they left you for that person, and then you hear through the grapevine that they got cheated on by that person and they got left and abandoned, and you're just like, chef's kiss, I love it, right? So you're feeling very, very happy and like very much on your game. Love it, I love it, I love it for you. So it's just like you're happy that somebody's wishes come true. I'm also seeing like, it's kind of like a little bit bittersweet for you. So I'm seeing somebody's wish come true. There's definitely a celebration. This is something that you've been manifesting. You've been manifesting this because you've been so sad because of it. So it feels like there was some strong hexing or something going on. Like, this person hurt me so bad. And it's almost like that revenge glow up, like the ugly duckling. It's like when people in high school used to make fun of you for looking ugly or whatever, and then during your 20-year high school reunion, you show up and most of those people that treated you like garbage look like dog crap. Meanwhile, you are looking magnificent. It's like that energy. Leo. I've got the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy, followed by the World card, and with the King of Wands, your energy, Leo. So, what is super nice is that you are on completely top of your game. There's a lot of wealth, stability. You are in charge. There's a lot of really positive attention on you. Regardless if you're single or taken, people are constantly flirting with you. You're constantly getting asked out on dates. People are trying to snatch you up, my dear. And things are looking very, very good. There's a moral of the story where it's like, you're very comfortable being single or being in a relationship. You know your worth. You don't need an individual to define you. It feels like there's some sort of closure that we have here because everything is wrapping up in a nice, pretty bow for you. Oops. Sagittarius. I do have the Seven of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. I also have the Two of Pentacles. This is going to be Aries energy. And I have the King of Wands, Leo energy. So you have a lot of options and choices, some of you. Okay, I'm seeing that you are a player, you are a diva, a hustler, whatever you want to call it, all right? You are a bachelor or bachelorette, and you are very eligible, and you have a lot of options and choices. And you're able to balance the people whom you date and whom you associate with. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the general collective. Of course, if these readings resonated with you, make sure you comment down below. And of course, if you enjoyed these decks. Okay, for the general collective. have the Ace of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Two of Swords, I have the Queen of Pentacles with the Justice card. So, the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the general collective, I have the Knight of Wands, which is Leo energy. So you are moving in the right direction. You're going to be forced to move very quickly. This could be pertaining to very quickly you're going to bump into a longtime friend, a longtime family member. This could be like an ex, like a good ex, or a fling that you've had that you are on very good terms with. So the Ace of Wands, there's a strong creative spark and you move very quickly to it. You feel like this is your project, your baby, the next big thing that you're currently doing. And your full attention is on this. The Five of Wands, there's automatic pushback, there's challenges. This could be because of flightiness, never completing a project, or not having the capability of being responsible, where you have obligations and being an adult. Because I have the Two of Swords here, this is Libra energy. And this is all about deflection, denying, being very defensive. Because there's a lot of challenges here. And it's somebody is not wanting to pony up. Nobody's not wanting to take accountability. It's kind of automatic pushback of like, are you sure that this is really the next big thing? Because you're in your 30s or 40s or even 20s, and you're still trying to act like you're a kid or whatnot. The Queen of Pentacles, I am seeing stability. I'm seeing real growth here. This is someone who has thrived very well. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be pertaining to a relationship. This was like a fling or a one-night stand or a friends with benefits situation. All right. And the action is good, of course. You know, I get that. The action is very good, but it's very challenging trying to be in a relationship with someone when that's not really their end game is. Because somebody is not wanting to address the obstacles and the challenges and the red flags that appear. It feels like there's a lot of arguments or disagreements on very core basic principle beliefs. And the thing is that you've worked really hard to be stable, very confident, very self-assured, and it feels like this individual is a setback. And the Justice card, there's karmic justice. There's some sort of balance that's going to happen here. And so eventually the universe, they're going to weigh out your options and choices for you. And I'm just afraid that you're going to be in a situation where you have a partner that always holds you back and holds the family back because they're a perpetual screw up and they refuse to get help or change their unhealthy behavior. Homer is what I'm talking about here. But you understand my drift. So that was the weekly Zodiac Signs Tarot readings for February 27th through the 5th of March 2022. If this resonated and if you enjoyed the deck, make sure that you comment down below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell to all. Thank you for watching. Be safe, wash your damn hands, and nanu nanu.